Now, the juicy part or the topic of this video is how to choose the right anchor text, right? So I've got a couple of tips for you to really how to choose the right anchor text and never again get penalized, right? Whether it's algorithmically or manual penalty, right? So first, there's no specific percentage or ratio when it comes to choosing anchor text for your backlinks. This is the most common myth that people have, is that they like to follow a certain percentage, right, or ratio of anchor text. Let's say 70% anchor URL anchor text, then 50%, let's say, branded anchor text, right, and 1% anchor text, keyword anchor text, something like that. There's really no specific percentage or ratio, right, when it comes to choosing anchor text for your backlinks. The percentage of anchor text is calculated at the page level and differs from niche to niche, keyword to keyword. This is very important that you have to remember, is the anchor text percentage, right, is calculated first at the page level. So let's say your local SEO guide, right, page anchor text will be different. The ratio will be different to your let's say technical SEO guide page, right? So different page will contain different anchor text ratio, right? And it also differs from niche to niche, keyword to keyword. So each niche or each business group and each keyword requires different percentage of anchor text, right? And this is because of their machine learning. Machine learning is now coming to play a lot in Google's algorithms. And each niche, each business group may require a certain percentage of, let's say, keyword anchor text or branded anchor text, right? So let's say you're in a gambling niche, right, or online casino, then that those type of niche is very spammy, right? So you will find the use a lot of keyword related anchor text. Whereas let's say if you're in a very like let's say in a health or finance niche, you may find that the use of branded anchor text is more prominent, right? And also it differs from keyword to keyword. So for certain keyword, certain percentage may be different, right, from each other. So it really depends on the keyword, right, and depends on niche. And also it is calculated at the page level. So you may get penalized on a page per page basis, not the whole domain, right? So let's say if you over optimize one of your pages, then only that page will not rank well or will get penalized, right? Unless you have really like manipulated so much, then you get like manual penalty, right, which eventually means your entire domain get penalized. There is no hard and fast rule when it comes to choosing the right anchor text. Basically, there's no hard or fast rule when it comes to choosing the right anchor text. The goal here is to make it look as natural as possible. However, there's basically a small trick which I'd like you to kind of perform, right, when it comes to choosing anchor text, or maybe get the idea of what type of anchor text you need to build more when it comes to your keyword anchor text. So let me kind of show here. So for example, I want to rank for the keyword Google Penguin, right? So let's say this is my content and I want to build a link to this. Now how do I know like what percentage I need to build for the keyword anchor text, or what percentage I need to build for the branded anchor text? Now what you do is, first you do a search for your main keyword, right? So let's say you go to google.com and then do a search for your keyword. Let's say I take another example here. Let's say you want to rank for the keyword plumbing New York, right? So what you do is you do a search for your keyword. Next, what you do is you choose the competitors who are like basically at the same level as you, right? So you may exclude Yelp, right? You may exclude let's say Home Advisor. You may exclude AngelList, right? So all these are basically big website. So let me kind of toggle this for you here. Okay, so you basically exclude all big website, right, which isn't at the same level as you. So what you do is you take the first page results, and then you take their page, right? Not their domain. You take their page, right? Whether it's home page or their inner pages, and then you put it into Ahrefs, right, or any backlinks analyzers, and then you look at, you know, the percentage of you calculate, right, the percentage of their keyword anchor text, the percentage of their, you know, branded anchor text, right? And then you understand, like, for this particular keyword, for this particular niche, which anchor text is more important, right? Like which anchor text your competitors have used the most, right? Because, you know, you may either over optimize or under optimize, right? Which I'll talk about in my second part of the videos, which essentially means that, you know, you may use certain type of keyword too much that Google will start penalizing you, or you may use it too low that you may never rank, right? So that's basically the thing. I hope you're getting the idea here, right? If you don't understand, don't worry, I'll release another videos probably soon about how to really analyze, you know, the keyword, right? Basically to get the idea, right, of what type of anchor text is the most important for your keywords. But the goal is basically to make it look as natural as possible, right? Like for instance, you know, let's say you are a local business, then it is not natural to get, you know, let's say 100 of links containing the keyword plumber, right, or plumbing in New York, something like that, because who would link to that, to your website, using that much of a keyword anchor text, right? That would not be natural, right? Mostly, you know, if you're a business owner, then either it is going to be URL anchor text or branded anchor text, right, which will be the most used type of anchor text. So hope you're getting the idea here. And, you know, if you want to take out all the headache and, you know, don't calculate for any anchor text type, then the best type of anchor text, the safest and the best type of anchor text to use in 2020 and beyond is brand and URL, right? It's all about brand here. When it comes to SEO nowadays, it's all about building your brand, right? So it is best and it is the most safe way to, you know, to use anchor text is to use your brand or, you know, your URL, right? Focus on the brand and, you know, focus on making it look as natural as possible. Now, of course, I know you've got a bunch of questions, you know, about anchor text, which, you know, still I haven't discussed about, let's say, you know, anchor text for exact match and domain name, or, you know, partial match domain names, or, you know, other type of questions. I'll discuss about all of those again, right, in the second part of this series, so make sure to stay tuned. Now, that's all for this video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below, and I'll try to answer them as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.